Random question. What side of the bed do you sleep on? As a single person or someone who maybe has gone through a breakup recently, you may not even be noticing this subtle behavior of only sleeping on one side of your bed. Leaving room for your partner. You may just naturally sleep on one side of your bed. Stick with me. When we're in a relationship, we learn to give up some of our space to make room for our partner, and this is a good thing. Sometimes that can lead us to taking up less space in our own life and even losing a little bit of our identity as we become part of a couple. But often, when we break up or we become single again, we forget to reclaim that space. We may even struggle to regain parts of our identity. We forget to take back that space that we had left for our partner. This includes sleeping in the middle of our bed. We still may not even notice it, but we leave that space for a partner. We only sleep on one side of our bed, and it's a habit that we don't even pay attention to. Now, this is just a metaphor, but just stick with me. I was in this amazing relationship with this wonderful guy for a really long time, and it was a huge part of my identity, but when the relationship ended, I struggled to figure out who I was again. And, we had a ton of mutual friends, and everybody would refer to us as Lindsay and so, or so and Lindsay. Not only did I struggle to reclaim my identity as a single person, but my friends struggled to, identify me as a solo instead of a couple. It was a huge gap in my identity because that relationship took up so much space. And then, I was in another relationship where he started out great, but then little by little he became very controlling, and I started to lose myself little at a time, and it was so subtle. I mean, there were little things like he would look at my hands, and if my nail polish was chipped, he would just say, "Ew, gross," or just make a nasty comment, and that would make me feel bad. And then I remember singing in the car once, and he turned off the radio. And that was the moment I learned I wasn't allowed to sing in the car. And if you know me, I love to sing. And so I just noticed little by little I was losing my identity. I lowered my voice. I took up less space. I became smaller. And when the relationship ended and I finally had the courage to leave, I didn't even recognize myself anymore. And it took me a really long time to regain my identity and learn to reclaim that space and to learn who I was again and be brave enough to explore who I wanted to be and to continue my growth. Part of that journey was sleeping in the middle of my bed. I didn't even notice it for the longest time, but I still only slept on one side of my bed. Now, this is just a metaphor, but society conditions and expects women to take up less space, to lower our voices, to be smaller. We do it in relationships, we do it at work, we do it in our family, we even do it with our friends. I know it sounds a little strange or even a little silly, but one simple way to reclaim that space is to start sleeping in the middle of your bed. And the world is full of possibilities to reclaim that space left over from a previous relationship. You can make new friends, you can explore new romantic interests, begin a hobby, take a class, just start taking up more space in your own life. There are plenty of other ways for you to take up space and to reclaim your voice. You can offer an idea in a meeting at work. You can carve out some time to yourself to explore a new hobby. If you're in a relationship, you can suggest a new date idea. Or if you're single, you can start small by sleeping in the middle of your bed and taking up that space. Now, I know I have exhausted the metaphor, but you get it. Take up more space. Start small. Raise your voice, reclaim that identity. Sleep in the middle of your bed. Starfish the hell out of your bed. And if you don't know what starfishing your bed is, Google it. That's it for me today. I hope you liked the video, trying something new, and I actually like filming in my bed. I might do this again. It was very comfortable. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe below. And if you're not already, make sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I post tons of content there. I put out videos every Tuesday. Till then, stay true to the truthitude, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.